Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique, and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support here on the channel. If you're new, welcome. You may also want to check out my main tarot channel, Moon Moth Goddess, where I do also have a bunch of other pick your card readings for you guys there as well. So today's pick your card reading, we are doing a yes or no, in which you can ask any yes or no question that is on your mind. We do have 5 piles for you guys to choose from today. So going from left to right, so pile 1, this is yours here, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. If you already kind of feel which crystal you feel the most intuitively drawn to with your question, you can go ahead and skip right to the timestamps. It'll take you directly to your reading. So yes or no, you can ask any question. If you have multiple yes or no questions on your mind, you can choose a different pile for a different question. So for pile 1, we do have a fancy Jasper, which is a very dark green. Pile 1. Pile 2, yours is the marine agate. Pile number 3, you are green aventurine. Pile number 4, we have aqua obsidian. And pile number 5 is going to be Lapis Lazuli. So yes or no, ask any question. Once again, pile 1 is fancy Jasper. Pile 2 is marine agate. Pile 3, green aventurine. Pile 4, aqua obsidian. Pile 5, lapis lazuli. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on the crystals. Yes or no, ask any question. Timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your readings. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonated with the fancy Jasper, this is going to be your reading today. So we're finding out the answer to your yes or no question. So let's look at your oracle cards first. Actually, no, let's put out your tarot on top. Okay, so the first card out is the Empress. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracle. We have a moment. We have knowledge. And we have moonstone with rhythms. Okay, so I'm already feeling that the answer to your yes or no question is a yes. It kind of makes me feel that what Spirit is kind of describing here is, and I'm noticing that she's got a wand in her hand here. And being that you do have knowledge here, I feel like this is more or less where there is action for some of you that is going to be required in order to, make this a yes, but there's beautiful energy that's present. And with this card rhythms, it kind of reminds me of the moon cycles, and this is moonstone. So it reminds me of kind of honoring the cycles And this almost kind of feels like you're creating something or manifesting something in a very powerful way. And so with the knowledge here and the way that she looks like she's kind of sitting down and taking a moment, taking a rest, taking a break, I feel like with this here, you know, you have two powerful energies. You have the Empress and also the Queen of Pentacles. And both of these energies are about nurturing something. It's about fertility, expansion, growth, bringing something into being, creating it, nurturing it. And this might more or less be you taking time to think about what is needed to create whatever this might be that you're trying to manifest into your life, and gathering and sitting for a moment to look at the knowledge that you've already gained from past experience, to know what works, what doesn't, how can we put forth the best effort towards manifesting whatever this might be. And I feel like you guys are kind of coming in with a very grounded energy and knowing when to put forth action, when to rest. It's kind of like you're working towards releasing any type of old, you know, belief systems. Like I said, looking to the past with the experience that you've already gained with manifesting something in your life, to knowing what works, like I said, and what doesn't. And so with the Four of Wands energy, the Four of Wands is a beautiful card about celebration and stability. And then you also have the Nine of Cups energy here, which is about wish fulfillment, satisfaction. Here in this card, this character looks like it's relaxing. It's got its feet kicked up on the table. There's a fire in the background. So this looks like a very positive energy here for you. So I do feel like the answer to your question is a yes. Like I said, some of you, this may be something that does require you to continue to work towards it. I'm also noticing how in this card here of the Four of Wands, there's people's hands that are also kind of joined together to create this stable energy. So some of you, this might be in relation to other people, connecting with other people. But this looks like a very powerful energy for you with whatever this is. Okay, so I am feeling the answer is yes. With your pile. Okay. What I want to do is I want to get any other messages, advice, guidance that Spirit might have for you. Let's see. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is also about stability and security. The Empress is about abundance and growth, manifestation, creation, fertility. So let's see, any other advice, guidance for pile number one about their yes or no question here. We have delicate matters. So for some of you, and then we have bridges here, you know, there might be great attention to detail for some of you with, again, knowing when is the right time to put in work, to rest. Let's see what else. And then we have pathway here. So all good energies. The bridges here, this makes me feel like the Spirit is saying you're building something solid, strong. We do have pathway here, so this is kind of like maybe opening up a path ahead for you. At the bottom of the deck, we do have truth. And so I feel like with this, it's going to be important for you to really take that time, like I said, to just kind of maybe even spend some time resting, reflecting, for listening to cues from your own intuition to help you with knowing when, like I said, to put forth maybe some type of action, about where the universe, your intuition is kind of helping you to flow here, listening to your own soul's truth. Okay, so your answer is yes, pile number 1. So if you did choose a different pile for a different question, I will see you there. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next pick a card. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with the marine agate, this is going to be your reading today. So we're finding out the answer to your yes or no question. So let's take a look at your tarot first. So pile 2, we have the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Star. And we have the Queen of Swords. So let's take a look at your oracle. We have effort here, and it says conquering your demons. Let's see. Conquering your demons. We have commemoration. And we have Fool's Gold with protective armor. Okay. So yes or no? Let me look at this commemoration card. Okay, so I am feeling that the answer to your yes or no question is a yes, pile 2. It kind of makes me feel like with whatever this is, there is going to be a need for maybe gathering more information, more details, taking decisive action. There may be for some of you certain challenges for you to overcome, and they may more or less be I think I want to get a little bit more information, but this kind of makes me feel with conquering your demons and effort here, how there's this person that's sitting on top of a dragon here, and the dragon almost looks like it has this fire that's kind of coming out sideways out of its mouth. And then we also have this card of protective armor. So there might be some changes that are required. There could be a need for you to even change certain ways of thinking, or even gathering, like I said, more information, more details in order to have the most information possible with whatever this is. I do feel like an important message here as well with the star energy is where Spirit is saying, really start to trust and believe in yourself. Continue to hold hope. Be open to receive, okay? Also be willing to release certain people, situations out of your life that are not really in alignment with whatever this is. Another thing I feel like that is important here as well is to set boundaries, okay? This kind of reminds me of Chariot energy, or even like the Seven of Wands, about potentially, like I said, maybe facing some adversity or challenges, but I'm also getting perseverance with this and kind of standing strong in what it is that you are wanting here. Like I said, some of you might be needing to kind of do a little bit more research, or kind of thinking how you can kind of get things to come about in your favor. But I feel like overall here, this answer is a yes, okay? The star is also a card about wish fulfillment. So, but I do feel like it's going to require, looking at things carefully, making the best possible decisions, knowing when to act. Also paying attention to the ways in which you're thinking and speaking about whatever this might be, okay? Making sure that let's just say consciously you're wanting to manifest whatever this is into your life, but then subconsciously you could be having negative thoughts that are kind of creeping into your energy. So be mindful of your own inner dialogue, focusing on trusting, having faith, believing in your ability to, bring whatever this might be into your life. So I do also want to pull some more oracle messages, but yes, overall I do feel like the answer to your question, pile 2, is a yes. Let's see. I'm feeling also for some of you, if you're waiting for something, like waiting for some type of news, some type of message, some type of offer, I'm seeing good news come in for you with that too, okay? I almost kind of feel like what Spirit's saying here is don't give up. Some of you need to hear that. Don't give up. Keep persevering. Keep pushing forward. Let's see here. Pile number 2. Any other messages, Spirit, for pile number 2's yes or no question? We have Haints. We have Glory. We also have Memories here with a little lock on it, and it says Mom. That might be significant for some of you. And then we have Understanding here. Okay. Yeah, and we've got Stability here underneath the deck. There's one card that I'm not clear on here. This is actually a word that I've never heard of, so I'm going to look this up really quick. I don't know what Haints is. H-A-I-N-T-S. Okay, so I'm just kind of reading over the meanings of this term with Haints, and it's talking about spirits and things of that nature. But basically what I'm looking at is the energy, okay? Not so much the meaning being relative to this, but I feel like similar to what the message was coming out under here, being that we have effort here and conquering your inner demons, this energy almost feels like something that could be trying to block in some way, okay? And that may be something that is coming from within you. Like I said, sometimes it could be self-sabotaging thoughts, self-limiting beliefs, you know, even other influences that might be there. But I feel like the important thing is with the understanding here. For some of you, like I said, it might be towards changing certain belief systems, ways of thinking, looking at more information. Like if we feel like we're basing this, whatever this might be, off of maybe little information that we have. I feel like the more knowledge that you have about whatever this situation is going to help you. And I do see you being able to overcome whatever challenge this might be, or energies that you might feel like you're facing that could be trying to feel like it's blocking you. But I feel like Spirit is saying here that, you know, and it may even be like certain things that don't work out like exactly the way that you want it to, or you might feel like there's some setbacks or there's some delays. But I feel like Spirit's saying here that this situation, going through this, might also be something that helps to give you more knowledge going through the experience, and still having it end up with a yes for you. Okay, it may be important for you to really work towards grounding yourself and finding a sense of security and stability within the self. Like I said, learning to really trust and believe in yourself, that sometimes, even though there could be certain blockages or obstacles, you know, this surely shouldn't mean that we should just kind of throw in the towel and just give up. I almost feel like this is Spirit saying here that you continue to focus and envision what this is, and really, you know, like I said, make the best decisions you can make, knowing when to act, okay, is going to be something here that is important for you as well, to get this to work out in your favor, okay? This really, to me, just sounds like this energy here that could be creating some type of deterrent. And yes, it could be something within you, but for some of you, it might even be something external to you, okay? And it's really just your ability to kind of move through this and maybe think about other ways in which you can make this happen. But I do see that happening for you, Okay. All right. So that is all that I have for you, pile 2. If you did choose another pile, I will see you over there. If you're going to be asking another question. If other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next pick your card. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the green Aventurine, this is going to be your reading today. So we're finding out the answer to your yes or no question. So let's see what we have for you, pile 3. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And we also have the 4 of Cups. Okay, let's see what your oracle. We have number 13, challenge, and it says standing up for your rights. We have farewell. And then we have vermarine with a bridge. Okay. Farewell. I want to look a little bit more at this energy here. And also I want to clarify the... Yeah, I think I'm going to start with the 4 of Cups. Because the 4 of Cups energy can sometimes be when we have a blind spot. When there's something that we're not seeing. Or something even that we might be overlooking. With the farewell here, this could certainly be letting something go or moving away from something. So let's see here. What is this 4 of Cups for pile 3? We have the 2 of Wands, which is about planning here. Maybe something about your plans. Let's see. What is this 4 of Cups? We have the Page of Cups. And then we have the Tower. Okay. What is the farewell here for pile 3? We have the 2 of Cups. Okay, I'm just going to take this one here. We've got the 4 of Swords. And I think I'm going to take this one. We've got the 3 of Cups. What is this farewell here? And what is this? The 3 of Pentacles. Okay. What this is kind of making me feel like is that there is something that you are needing to release and let go of. Okay? Because I almost feel like Spirit is redirecting you here. There could be, with whatever this question is, this might be something that you're wanting that might not necessarily be in alignment for you. And I feel like Spirit's saying you might be putting forth a lot of effort towards making, say, like this thing, whatever this is, to happen for you. But I almost feel like Spirit's going to be giving you some type of epiphany or realization and shifting you almost towards a new beginning in a different direction. So even though this makes me feel like something isn't working out, this is Spirit or the universe kind of shifting you into a different direction, which you might not see right now. Okay. So I feel like the answer to this, yes or no, is a no. However, it's almost kind of like Spirit saying, like, this is a blessing in disguise for you, and you may not see it yet. You might kind of feel like I'm putting forth so much energy towards trying to make this thing, whatever that might be, to happen, but you're going to be releasing or letting go of something. It's almost like this experience that you're having is almost kind of leading you towards I feel like a different beginning or a different option that you might not be seeing right now. Okay. So you might be kind of foreseeing that there are some challenges or that there is some resistance. So this might even be something like, let's just say we have this thing, whatever it might be, that's in our mind, and we're seeing it, okay, like it has to be this way. And the universe is trying to shift us into a completely different direction or onto a different path, trying to move us towards this other opportunity that is truly meant for us, where the thing that we could be focusing on is not quite in alignment for us. And I almost feel like this is what's happening for you, is there's going to be this intuitive download that you receive. And like I said, you might not necessarily be seeing it right now, but it's actually this divine redirection that Spirit is kind of leading you towards to arrive at this information, this download, this realization that there is a need for releasing or letting go of that idea or whatever that might be, to shift you into a completely different direction. So some of you might feel like, I'm trying to make this happen, and just kind of putting forth so much hard work and so much effort into something, when really it's like Spirit is trying to shift you towards this new opportunity, this new beginning that's going to be way better for you in terms of stability, security, something that has longevity to it, you know? Like, let's just say this is about a job, and you're thinking, okay, well, I really want to work at this company, you know, because I heard about this company and I want to work there, and I'm trying and trying and trying to get a job at this one place. But then the universe is trying to shift you to let go of the need for it being that specific thing, and shifting us into a completely different direction that is much more in alignment with what we're trying to achieve. Let's just say that we have this idea in our mind, with the whole reason that we're going to that job is because we want stability and security. We want longevity. And we feel that if I go and apply at this job, it's going to give me that. But, you know, of course, the universe always sees things that we don't. You know, sometimes it's hard for us to see certain things. And I'm kind of feeling that might be what's going on here. And so the universe, your intuition knows, right, where to lead you, where to guide you. We may not just be seeing that yet. So I kind of feel like I said, there's going to be some type of divine redirection for you, where we're going to be letting go of something here. But this is also an opportunity for you to rebuild in terms of something that's going to be giving you better results over the long term, and exactly in alignment for, you know, almost like Spirit is kind of leading you towards something better. It's a blessing in disguise, like something you're being shifted away from to something better. And this is something that's more in alignment for you. Okay. So I feel like the initial thing that you're asking about is a no, but it's like Spirit is kind of showing to you or replacing it with, and shifting you into a different direction. Like I said, blessing in disguise. We may not understand why, like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this happening for me? But it's just that Spirit is kind of shifting you into a different direction. Okay. Something better. Okay, so let's get any additional messages, advice, and guidance for pile number 3, please, Spirit. We have the past. We have observe. For pile 3, we have friendship. And then we have passage here, which also kind of looks like there's a little There's a little bridge over there. Yeah, so like I said, some of you might be letting something go here. Okay, letting something go, releasing it. Maybe even that's kind of keeping you stuck or tied to the past. And this is going to be opening things up for you. I'm seeing movement at the bottom with also illusion. So some of you, like I said, that whatever this is, you might be feeling like, I need to move towards this. This is what I want. This is what I desire. And it's like Spirit's saying here that maybe this could be creating some type of illusion for you. You know, because the tower is here. The tower helps to break down an illusion. And it helps to shift us and redirect us towards where we're meant to be. So I kind of feel that maybe with whatever this is, you know, Spirit is trying to shift you away from it and kind of open you up to a new path, a new beginning for things to start moving and flowing for you again. But we have to remember that sometimes, even with the tower energy, even though, you know, it could create upheaval in our life, it could be very chaotic, it can be something that's very abrupt or unexpected happening in our life, that it is always for our highest good when the universe kind of intervenes to kind of, you know, we might think we want something, right? We might think, okay, yes, this is the best for me. And then the universe is like, no, let's look over here. Let's get you redirected and focused in this direction towards this new beginning, because this is where things are really going to come into alignment with you and flow towards you. And you're going to have more stability, more security, more longevity with something that is truly in alignment for you. Okay, that almost kind of feels what this looks like. It's like we might be seeing, okay, yes, this is it, this is the path, this is what I want, this is what I desire. And then the universe kind of comes in and brings us that realization or that epiphany to show us, no, what you're really desiring here, what your soul really desires, is over here. And there's a need for shifting here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave this here for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys. If you do choose another pile, I will see you over there. But if this is it for you, then I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next pick a card. Hi, pile 4. So those of you that resonated with the Aqua Obsidian, this is going to be your reading today. So we're finding out the answer to your yes or no. Actually, these ones first. Your yes or no question. So let's take a look at your tarot first. We have the World. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, let's see. We have Tranquility, and it says harmonious in action. We have the Call of Longing. And then we have Conversion. Okay. So I think I am going to get a little bit more clarification. There's another pile that needed a little bit extra. So let's do that for you guys. So again, the World, the 6 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. So we have Conversion here. This almost feels like there's something that's changing here. Okay, so let's, what is this 10 of Cups first? We have the King of Swords. We have the 5 of Wands. And then we have the 5 of Cups. So there is some very challenging energy that's present here. We've got the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. I almost feel like there's something... And for pile 4, this might be more or less about you changing the way that you're thinking about this, whatever this might be. Because a lot of this energy here, the Five of Cups can put us in a place where we feel hopeless, we feel discouraged. The Five of Wands can also be sometimes when there are challenges or obstacles or even changes that we need to make in terms of the way that we're looking at something, the way that we're thinking about something, you know. And a lot of this energy that you might be holding on to may be a result of certain things that you've gone through in your past, like let's just say childhood or even past experiences that you've had that may make it hard for you or have made it hard for you to move beyond, let's just say, self-sabotaging thoughts, self-limiting beliefs that might be present. The Five of Pentacles energy also puts us in a place of despair. We feel like we don't have the resources. We feel like we're lacking something or missing something. Okay, so I almost feel like with this conversion here that this is you changing into a more focused energy to be able to make this happen. I almost kind of feel like the biggest deterrent here, the biggest challenge, is almost the need for you to change the way that you think and feel about whatever this is that you're manifesting. Okay, it may in fact for some of you be your own energy, your own thoughts, your own feelings that could be blocking this or delaying this from actually coming in for you. So I do feel like the answer for your pile is a yes, but it's almost like one of those kind of things where it's kind of like you need to get out of your own way in terms of the energy. So perhaps this is you transmuting this energy, releasing the negative thoughts, ideas, emotions surrounding this not happening for you, and to shift into a more focused energy of having the vision and knowing what actions you need to take in order to bring this in for you. Okay, and perhaps that is sitting in stillness, calm, quiet, and paying attention to the feelings, the emotions, the thoughts that you have so that you can work on changing them. So going instead from longing for something, which again, with that longing energy, it's implying that we do not have it, we're without it. There's almost this energy here of desperation or of, you know, feeling like it's never going to happen for us, okay? So there's a need for you to shift into an energy that is more optimistic and more towards holding the vision in a positive way and letting go of or releasing these old patterns of behavior, old belief systems, self-sabotaging thoughts. So this is going to be more about, I feel like, you working towards changing that, you know, and this could truly open things up for you, I feel like, okay? With you actually directing your energy towards and making the decisions. Because with the Ten of Cups energy here, the Ten of Cups is about emotional happiness and fulfillment, right? Being able to have what it is that we want. So there's a need for you to change the feelings, the emotions, the thoughts, the beliefs that are telling you that this isn't something that is possible for you, you know, whatever this is. This is about you closing these old habits out, old belief systems out, and finding more or less a sense of balance and groundedness and harmony within yourself, and really focusing on bringing and manifesting this in. So I do feel like it's a yes. There might be a little bit of some work here in terms of the way that we're thinking about something, but I don't feel like it's anything that you cannot get past. If you're noticing that there is, you know, a little bit of this challenge, it almost makes me feel like I said, like there's the biggest hurdle, the biggest challenge is moving past yourself, a need for kind of getting out of your own way Okay, working towards stabilizing your energy so that you're able to see something clearly in order to know, okay, this is what I need to do in order to make this happen. Okay, so let's pull some oracle, any other messages, guidance, advice that Spirit has for you. Pile number 4. To your yes or no. For pile 4, Spirit. Any other messages, guidance, advice for pile 4? Okay, so we have layers here. We have Mother Bear. We have Visit. And then we have Bitterness here. And it even kind of looks like there's this little opening here, but there's all these sticks that are in the way. But it almost reminds me of like the 5 of Wands energy. Just something that's kind of blocking here. So I feel like, again, there's a need for shifting energy a little bit. You know, we have this mother energy, Mother Bear energy, which is very brave, courageous, strong. You know, some of you, this might be tied into other people here. Okay, that won't be for all of you here. But we do have these layers here. And I almost feel like these layers, like I said, might have to do with all these 5s that are here. These challenges that you're needing to kind of work towards getting past. But you do have the King of Swords energy here, which is about using your intuition, but also logic, clear, rational thinking. So this is where I'm kind of feeling it's going to be really important for you to really ground and stabilize your energy so that you're knowing exactly what to do, when to do it, how to make this happen. We have simplicity here. So this might even be when we're kind of making things more complicated in our own mind, you know, where we can work towards changing that, and then we're able to receive the insight, the wisdom, the knowledge that we need in order to make something happen in a better way. So this might be you kind of releasing, in a sense, these layers of negativity or self-limiting beliefs and really working towards gaining control of your own mind versus kind of giving power away to, like I said, self-limiting beliefs, self-sabotaging thoughts, where you really kind of stand strong to overcome fears, having the strength within you to kind of overcome certain challenges. Okay, certainly also working to elevate your own vibration and kind of keep you in a very grounded, peaceful, calm state. I feel like is also going to be something that's super important for you here as well. Okay, all right, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 4. If you do choose another pile for another question, I will see you there. But if this is your last stop, then I will see you in the next pick a card reading, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Hi, pile 5. So those of you that resonate with the Lapis Lazuli, this is going to be your reading today. So we are finding out the answer to your yes or no question. So let's look at your tarot first. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the 5 of Wands. Okay. Let's look at your tarot. We have choice here, and it says understanding consequences. We also have destroying angel, which almost looks like there's a battle happening in this card too. And then we have bloodstone here with protection. Okay, I do want to see why this is important for you, because we have a choice here, and it says understanding consequences, right? Maybe for you, pile 5, this is like a very, very important choice you have to make, or something that you desire here. And yeah, understanding the consequences, because, you know, like if we're trying to choose like which path, which direction to take with something, or, you know, trying to manifest something into our life, we want to make sure that it is something that's really in alignment for us, you know, so that it's not something that kind of leads us down a path that we're not really happy with, that we're not really fulfilled by, you know, understanding the consequence. So I do want to look a little bit more at this. What is this? Why is this important for pile 5? Okay, we have the 6 of Wands. It's important for you because of your success here. We have the Knight of Wands and the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is about overcoming obstacles. It's also about success, being successful at something. So, you know, with whatever this is that you're wanting to manifest into your life, again, this is where we have to make sure, is this really in alignment for me with what I want here, what I desire? We want to choose the right path, choose the right direction with what we're trying to pursue here, the Knight of Wands energy. So it's important because this is you being able to have the best results with what you're wanting here. Let's pull one more. What is this? Why is this choice important? And then we have the 3 of Wands. Okay, so this 3 of Wands energy has to do with your future. Okay, the 3 of Wands is about foresight, thinking ahead, planning ahead. So this is why what Spirit's saying here, this is super important. This might be like a really important decision for you. Okay, that's going to be mapping out, you know, what you experience in the next years to come, or even months to come for you. So I feel like this is where Spirit is saying it's important you, especially if you're feeling conflicted right now, you know, with, okay, which choice do I make? Which path do I choose? You know, is this the right decision for me? Is what I'm focusing all my energy on or towards, is it going to be something that really makes me happy in the long run? And so I feel like this is where Spirit is saying it's super important for you to look at all the information, look at all the details. You know, you do have some powerful energies here. The Queen of Cups is a very intuitive energy. The Queen of Wands is also a very powerful manifester. She's literally got the flame like she's holding in her hand. And the Queen of Wands is very much this energy of being very ambitious, just like the Knight of Wands, motivated, driven to succeed, to be successful at something, okay? I do feel like what Spirit's saying here is there could certainly be some challenges or even some changes that you're needing to make here. You know, you do have protection here. I'm also noticing this is a number 7, which reminds me of like the Chariot energy. With us being able to face challenge, face adversity, overcome it, you know. The 5 of Wands is talking about challenges. And then you also have the 6 of Wands here, which is about overcoming challenges. So I do feel like you have this energy to be able to overcome something that you might be perceiving as a challenge here. You know, as long as you're able to really kind of keep your emotions stable, grounded, to be able to listen to what your own intuition is telling you. This makes me feel like Spirit is saying here that what it is that you desire, you are being divinely protected, you know, with that. You do have also the Ace of Swords energy here. So if you're perceiving that there's some kind of obstacle, some kind of challenge, I do feel like this is Spirit kind of confirming to you that there is going to be a breakthrough here. This is going to be also where it's very important for you to listen to your intuition with making sure that something is truly in alignment for you. But overall, looking at this energy, I feel like the answer to your question is yes. Okay, with your yes and no, I feel like the answer is yes. There might be some changes, right, that you kind of make to kind of flow with helping something to bring it into your life. But I feel like you're going to be provided the clarity, the direction to help you make the best possible choice for you. It's important that when you're making your choice or your decision to move towards something, again, that you're making sure that it's something that's really in alignment for your highest good. Because sometimes when we make a choice and it's not so much something for our highest good, it could lead us sometimes into some unfavorable circumstances, or, you know, some things that are not, or, you know, happening or manifesting into our life that we really didn't want. Okay, so this is where this is super important for you to really kind of bring yourself towards success, celebration, happiness, fulfillment, joy. Okay. I'm also feeling there's a need for also protecting your energy and making sure that you're not allowing other people to influence your decision. This is more or less about you listening to your own intuition. And also if there's any type of negative thoughts, fear-based thinking that's kind of coming in that could be distracting you from what your focus is, okay, that might even be something that you're changing here as well. It is going to be important for you to also look to your future, meaning you're having a vision of what you're, wanting within your life. And with the choice that you make, what can you foresee moving forward as best you can with listening to your intuition? Okay. So protecting your own mind, your own thoughts, making sure that they're not being kind of infiltrated with other people's ideas and other people's opinions. Sometimes there could be friends or family members around you that could even, give you certain opinions, but it's always best to check in with your own intuition to make sure that what it is that you're moving towards is really in alignment for your highest good. Then we're going to have this beautiful, successful outcome and you being able to manifest this into your life. But I do feel, like I said, the answer is yes. I do also want to pull some oracle messages here to see if there's any other messages, advice, or guidance that Spirit has for you. Any other advice, guidance that Spirit has for you? We've got abundance and seeds. Beautiful. It's like you're planting seeds here to help something really manifest to its fullest. Anything else for pile number 5? We have belief here. And I don't know if I just called you pile 3. If I do, I'm sorry. Normally I only do 3 piles for readings, but there's 5 piles in this one. So I apologize if I called you guys pile 3. And then we have this storehouse here with belief. Yeah, so like I said, for some of you, this could be working towards maybe changing certain beliefs or any type of outside influences that could be affecting you, and you more or less just kind of checking in with your own intuition, using your own wisdom, your own knowledge that you carry within yourself. Your intuition is going to serve you well with listening to that, okay? Protecting your energy, not losing focus of what it is that you're really working towards or wanting here. It's going to help you to get and achieve the best results. Okay. All right. So that is all that I have for you, pile number 5. If you did choose another pile for a different question, I will see you there. But if this is your last stop here for today, I do hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next Pick a Card.